I own over 30 Five Nights at Freddy's plush, and today we're going to be taking a look at every single one of them. Now, starting with the original 4, where it looks like only Freddy sits, but still, there's some really classic ones. And of course, I will show you guys Freddy a little bit closer up, and something neat about all of these ones is that they actually have little, like, plastic noses. And with almost all of my plush, I have the tags, which is pretty cool to look at. And these aren't the original ones. I believe I actually got them in, like, 2020, it says here. Yes, some of them I got a little bit later on, and they've been re-releasing them since they released in like 2016. And then of course, everybody, we also have Chica the chicken, which is pretty cute. I think those eyes are massive. It's something that I also really enjoy about this one here is that the Let's Eat is printed. It's nice. It probably would have looked weird if it was sewn on. Then of course, I've got Foxy the pirate, and I believe out of all of them, this is actually the oldest one because it came out in, no, it says 2022. Oh, but the tag is older? I don't know what's going on there. And anyway, the other one that we've got here is Bonnie the bunny. And something that I didn't know about Bonnie is that they actually have a tail. Like, I mean, I guess I knew that, but I didn't know it was this fluffy, you know? And now, keeping it classic, we also have these two, which aren't, you know, of course, the original 4, but they released right around the exact same time. We have, of course, Marionette, which is a really cool one. And also, the face is kind of leathery. I don't believe it's actually made of leather, but it's a different material. And the other one that we have here is Fun Time Foxy. Definitely a cute one. Next up, everybody, we have Curse of the Dreadbear, and these guys actually sit pretty decently. Now, I believe this is most of the set, and anyways, let's take a look at Dreadbear first, because this is a pretty weird one. Similar to Freddy, it does have that nose that's made of plastic, which I think is really cool. And he also kind of reminds me of Frankenstein's monster in a way, where he's got those kind of like pieces coming out of the sides, almost like bolts or something. And anyways, then we also have Foxy over here, looking pretty creepy too. The only thing that I wish was a little bit different is that they actually put the names on the tags, because there are so many different versions of every single character, I sometimes mix them up. And now don't worry, I know that this one is Grim Foxy. You're not gonna catch me on that one. And anyway, then we also have, I believe this one here would be Jacko Chica, which is pretty fun. And now this one here, you might have noticed, is a little bit different from the original Chica because there's no actual bib, it's just printed on the front. Which, if I'm gonna be honest, I thought was a little bit odd, but it still looks great. And then we also have Jacko Bonnie with a pretty tall head and a nice bow tie on the front. Oh, and since I showed you the original tag, I figure I might as well also show you the Dreadbear one, looking really great with that logo in the middle. Now, everybody, we've got the Blacklight collection, where I only happen to have a Blacklight Foxy and a Blacklight Foxy. Why, I'm not exactly sure. This is really just all I could find for these figures. And if you guys want to take a look at the tag for these ones, I really do enjoy it, how the tag is also Blacklight as well. Funny enough, though, I just like recently picked up the purple one. I found it at like a local comic book store about a month ago. So anyways, they look pretty much the exact same as the original one that released, just different colors. Then, everybody, we have these three, which are the tie-dye versions of them. And I'm looking at these here, they seem like they want to sit pretty decent. They do! You may be noticing, though, that I don't actually have the Freddy Fazbear one for this set. I don't know what happened there, but either way, we can take a look at these three, where we've got Bonnie looking pretty good. And I honestly think out of all of the different ones that I've taken a look at so far for Bonnie, this one here might be my favorite kind of like mold of them. It's looking the best to me. Then, everybody, we have Tie-Dye Chica, and this one seems to be the exact same as the original one, just different colors, very similar to the Blacklight ones. And check this out here, we've got the Tie-Dye Foxy. Oh, and if you guys want to take a look at the tag, that is what we're looking like. Now, when it comes to the balloon plush, I only actually have one of them in the collection. For some reason, I didn't pick up the rest of them. I really don't know why. But anyway, the one that I've got here is the Balloon Foxy, and this one is honestly really great. And if you guys want to take a look at the tag like I've been showing off with the rest of them, there it is with a bunch of balloons all over it. Now let's get into a bit of a bigger plush here. We actually have one from Security Breach. It is Moon, and some of the materials on this are a little bit different because this here kind of feels a little bit like snow pants, if you know what I'm talking about. And then also, it's just like a bit of a taller plush in general, and I don't think this one's going to be able to sit. Like, maybe it will, actually. Hold on, wait, let me see here. It's not bad. It's a little top heavy, though. Which, I'll be honest, I am not complaining about, because you could tell when you were buying this. Plus, not every single plush needs to sit. It just would be nice, though. And if you guys want to take a look at this one here, it is from the Security Breach line, and I believe the only one that I have from the set. Then, everybody, I have two of them from the brand new Christmas wave, and I only have these ones in the collection, but the good news is they're new this year. I'll be able to get the rest of them soon, I hope. I'm guessing maybe Hot Topic will get them in or something like that. We'll find them. But anyways, we have the Snow Chica, which is a really cute one, especially because of how fluffy it is. And if I'm gonna be honest, kind of looks a little bit more like a duck instead of a chicken, but hey, it's still really well done. And then everybody, we have the gingerbread Foxy, and this one is amazing, especially with the hook hand over here being a candy cane, and then taking a look at the tag, it is covered in snowflakes. Now we are getting into the special delivery AR plush, where I have probably the biggest collection of them out of everything. And the funny thing is, I don't even have all of like the collections within the collection, so let's just go through these one at a time and I'll kind of tell you about them. Where the first one we have here is actually Balloon Boy, the Frostbite version of him, and this is just such a weird one that I got at Walmart not too long ago. It's actually exclusive to there as well, and you can see it on the special delivery tag, and by the way, every single one of these special delivery ones is pretty much different. So neat that Funko put that much time into them, and I kind of want to see how this one sits. Hey, that's pretty good. Now we'll take a look at these two together, where we have the Firework Freddy as well as the Statue of Liberty Chica. I actually showed off the figure version of this one when I did my entire figure collection. I got this one, I think over at like Five Below or something like that. And it's looking like she is gonna stand. Nice. And then when it comes to this Freddy here, it's also a Walmart exclusive, and there's a lot of detail on this thing. Oh, and again, if you guys want to take a look at the tag on this, you can see here it's got fireworks in the background of a cityscape. Pretty fun. And so yeah, just some really, really well done plush. And I don't know, for some reason, this one here has always been one of my tops. I don't know if it's my favorite out of every single one of them, but it is definitely up there. There's just something weird about it that I really enjoy, and I think it's probably Cupcake as the torch. Now let's take a look at some of the video game ones, where we have VR Freddy with this weird purple color, and also these ones here have kind of a different texture to them too. Like, it feels almost like the fur should only be going one way, if that makes sense. It's kind of like this shiny kind of material. I really don't know what's going on. But either way, we've got the VR Freddy as well as the High Score Chica, and these are some really nice ones. And also, taking a look at the tag, of course, it's got this kind of like computery look in the background. I really don't know how to explain that, but you know what I mean. And then the last two plush that I have for the AR collection, actually, now that I'm looking at these here, I probably should have shown off this Freddy with the one that I showed earlier, you know, the Balloon Boy, because this is actually the Freddy Frostbear in the same set. You can even see it on the tag. It's the exact same blue, and it's also exclusive to Walmart. And then for this one here, it's kind of like a pastel color that they created for Easter a couple years ago, and I gotta say, this one is a really, really nice one, because look at that tag, it's got eggs all over it. Now we're gonna be getting into the odd Five Nights at Freddy's plush, still made by Funko, but they're just like a bit of a different shape or style. Like, for example, we have these ones here, which are the nightmare versions of the characters, but they also do something pretty interesting. You can see here is the Nightmare Bonnie, but you can flip it inside out to go back to the original Bonnie version. And then also when it comes to Freddy, he is definitely creepy until you flip him inside out, and there he is, his nice lovable self. And of course, we have to take a look at Chica. When you flip her inside out, there she is, looking a lot nicer. And I also gotta say, having that bib on the front is a cool detail. But now, hold on, everybody. I also have this one here, which is massive compared to the rest. Also, when it comes to the tag on this one, there it is. You can see it shows you how to flip it inside out there. So when you do it with this one, it is massive. Check this out. And just for a bit of a comparison, like triple the size. And now actually I have one more Nightmare plush, and this one here is a different version, but it's Freddy looking kind of weird. I actually thought when these were first announced that the mouth was gonna open up or something, but no, it's just kind of a good stand plush. If you guys wanna check it out, it's not bad. Oh, and of course I might as well show you. This is actually a Hot Topic exclusive, and there's also a Bonnie, which I have not picked up yet. And now everybody, I have these two here, and they're actually puppets that I've never opened up, so I thought it'd be fun to do it today. And I believe all I have to do is just a couple cuts by the ears and one on the bottom, then we should be good. There we go, everybody. It is open. And also, I want to show you the box on this, because you can see it looks like the second game, which is a really cool detail on Funko's part. Here we are, everybody. Freddy is off. Take a look. And I gotta say, I am liking the pinky thumb combo going on here. It's pretty nice, eh, Freddy? Not bad. Alrighty, I think I've got it. And let's see what Bonnie is looking like. Ah ha 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 ha, there he is. And now I know this is Toy Bonnie, it says it on the back, but anyways, this is a really, really cool puppet. I'm liking these a lot. And now I wonder if Funko would ever make more of these in the future, because they would totally make sense to have like a Bon one. I think that would be fun. And now the last plush that I wanted to show off today aren't Funko, but they're actually Youtooz. Over the last while, I've actually got a couple of them in the collection, so I figured today would be a perfect time to show them as well. And the first one that I've got here is actually a sun plush. Hold on, it's also moon. A fun way for Youtooz to do it, and then the bells jingling are a nice detail as well. And if you guys want to take a look at the tag, you can see here it says daycare attendant on one side, and then when you flip it around, it's actually got one of each hand on the inside. So a pretty fun thing to have in the collection. And now with the other three here, I am pretty excited about these because they're all technically prototypes. Youtooz has sent me these to actually make promotional videos with. You may have seen them on TikTok, and I've actually posted, I believe, 2 of them, but the third one they just sent over for fun. And so the first one that we've got here is actually the chibi version of Baby, which is a really, really cool one. I like the little fan in the middle as well as the face, and the eyes for Youtooz actually work really well for the chibi style. Then everybody, we have Glitch Trap, which is a really great one as well. And this is one that I was so excited about getting because we don't, I believe, have a Glitch Trap Funko Plush. Also with the ears on this one, they are kind of molded in a way that look really, really great. Then on the back side here, you can actually see the stars all over his vest. And now this last one here is one that I believe just recently started shipping, or maybe it hasn't even made it to everybody that's ordered it yet. But if you guys want to take a look, it is another version of Sun, and it's not like moon on the back, it's just Sun, and there was also a moon version to go with it. It's also got the bells, as you can tell, and in general, it's a fun plush. And so if you guys want to check out any of the plush that I showed off today, whether it be Youtooz or Funko, you can go over to both of their websites because they have a bunch on there. And well, anyways, everybody, there we go. That is all of my Five Nights at Freddy's plush. And let me know in the comment section below, what's your favorite? Maybe one that you've had in your collection for a long time, or one that you just saw in my video today. But anyways, I hope that you guys did enjoy because this was a lot of fun, and I'll see you tomorrow.